In this short video, I want to cover how to enter free text medications and other types of prescription orders, and then also how to indicate that you're giving the patient a sample. So first here for the free text, if I see here I've got my med search box open. If I click here under search all meds, I've got this little down arrow. If I click there, you'll see I have the option to select free text. So if I click here on free text, you'll notice I've got a window now that's popped up where I can put in all the information about my medication. So I can put the name, strength, form, dose, route, frequency, and you'll notice that all the red asterisks are required fields. So I'll have to indicate whether or not this is a controlled substance. Once I've put in all this information, for example, I put in all of the details about my Mary's Magic mouthwash. If I want to save that as a favorite, I have the star here on the left. I can save that as a favorite in my prescriptions favorite. It'll be in the bottom of my order screen. Now, if this does happen to be a medical supply or a DME supply, I can click here, yes, and you'll notice that my screen changes a little bit. I still have some required fields that I have to fill out, including now RX instructions, and I still have to indicate controlled substance. Once you fill in all that information for either a medication or DME and you queue or queue and exit and go to the save or sign screen, you will have only the option to print. Just like you did in the old system, you cannot transmit free text entry prescriptions, but you can print those off and give them to the patient to have them filled. Okay, so next up I want to talk about the sample. So if I click exit here and I go back to my search screen, and let's say that I gave my patient a ProAir. So I'm going to search here for ProAir and hit enter. I pulled it from the sample closet. I'm going to select ProAir. Say I wanted to do this one. Now you'll notice here, now I've got my screen open and I have this issue RX only. If I click the RX only and change that to RX and sample or sample only, RX and sample would indicate I gave a prescription and then also gave a sample. So I gave them one for now and then gave them refills for later. Or I could give them sample only where I indicate that I'm giving them just a sample to get through. So if I select sample only here, you notice my screen changes. I can give instructions for the sample, so I could say here for this ProAir, 1 puff every 4 to 6 is needed for shortness of breath. I do need to indicate my lot number here, my expiration date, and then my quantity issued. So in this case I'm going to say I gave them 1 puffer. And now I can queue and exit, and whenever I queue and exit and send this on, and it will show up that I've given my patient a sample on their visit summary. I hope this clarifies these 2 questions for you. Again, if you have any issues or questions, please feel free to let me know. Thanks.